You're listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show. Big, bad and serious. Keep it locked, don't move. It's a house thing.
Hey, I'm Atjazz and you are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
This is Sex on Decks and you are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
That's lovely. A good way to start this week's show. Welcome. That was Antony, Hot and Therapy, and this is the ASMR Music Radio Show. Welcome. My name is Qusok, and I'm here for a couple of hours bringing you only the best in Deep House. And this week, there's plenty of that, I can tell you. But before we get started, let's do our top 3 tracks of the week. And I've got to say, this week's 3 tracks I have been dying to play on the radio box. Yes, these 3 are superb. Let's dive straight in to the deep end.
You're listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show. ASMR music.
If I'm not going to play another 3 tracks in the show this week and just leave them on loop, that will be it. They are absolutely fabulous, those 3. 3 tracks back to back in our top 3 tracks for this week. And what a trio. I'm telling you, the music is just going to get better. Remember, we've got the Amsterdam dance event coming up, so all of that great music is going to start coming out of there. But anyway, let me tell you what we played. First up, we had Qusok and Touch of the Sun. Track is incredible. And then that was followed by something absolutely brand spanking new from At1 and Atjazz and I Get Down, and that was At1's snareless mix. That's crazy. And at the end there from Jullian Gomes, a cut from his forthcoming album Bruno and the Birds. Yes, we've got the album, it's really good. And that was called Purple Trees, featuring Robin Fassi and KJM Cornetist. What a tune. I'm telling you, there's more of them on there as well, so I'll be doing a 3 from that album next week or the week after, whenever I'm going to squeeze it in. Right, what we got coming up in the show this week? Got absolutely tons. Couple of doubles. We've got a delicious 3 from the new Abel album, looking forward to that, and loads of great music. So let's keep the proceedings moving with this from Oscar P.
We got
something new but a little bit old from Oscar P there. He's released an EP of celebratory, I think it's like 10 years of his releases or something, and he's celebrated by putting out loads of remixes, and this is a remix of his track All That Smoke, which we played before, offshore on Cone on the remix. This is the dub, and it's by him and Naughty Koto. What a tune. I thought I'd squeeze it in because that EP is definitely worth picking up. Right, how can you get in contact with the ASMR Music Radio Show? Well, I'd suggest you go to our Facebook page. If you're listening to this on all the playbacks, it's easy. Go to ASMR Music, that's it. Put it into your Facebook search, we will pop up. Also, we're on Instagram, which is ASMR Deep House Music Show. Anyway, let's do our first double, and this one is courtesy of the mighty Jimpster.
This is a double.
All around you.
Jamie Ordell, aka Jimpster, and a double from him. They're both remixes by him, and they're both really good. So first up with Mel Blue and Best Me, and that was the Jimpster remix. And then that was followed by Andrea, Ljekaj, and the Jimpster dub remix of Wonders Never Cease. Yes, Wonders will never cease if I actually be unable to pronounce people's names right. Anyway, let's keep it going with something I played last week towards the end of hour one, and I thought I'd get it in a bit earlier because it's really good. Intro Beats is back with another fine selection of music. It's a brand new EP, and this is a cut from it called Line.
ASMR music.
Something lovely and new there from Iceland's finest, Intro Beats, and that was called Line, and that's from a forthcoming EP. I'll be playing some more tracks off that in the next couple of weeks. Let's keep the music flowing nicely. Let's go to San Francisco and let's visit Homero Espinosa with something new from him.
is a house thing.
If you're a regular listener to the show, you'll know that I just try and do a little less chat and a lot of playing music, and that was typical of the ASMR Music Radio Show. Loads of music, 3 tracks there back to back, and they were absolutely wonderful. So let's go in reverse order. So just there we just played City Soul Project with Brasilia and the Carnal Demon Sunset remix. Before that was Satoshi Fumi and a gorgeous piece of deep house there called Fractile. And at the end there, right at the start as they say, Homero Espinosa. That's out now on Malta Music, and that is The Message. Yep, 3 tracks back to back. Lovely. Let's keep it moving. I just have to play this record again. It's Roman Jack featuring Es-Ow, and it's that beautiful track with the Fred Everything Lazy Vox. This is a nice way to introduce our next double-double, which is coming up in a couple of records' time. We've got a double-double from PURO, which is the Suburban's sister label. This is on Suburban, and we've got a couple of tracks from PURO coming up as well. Anyway, dive in. This is beautiful.
You are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
Hey, this is Eva Ramis and you are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
Hi, this is Fred Everything from Lazy Days in Montreal. You are listening to the ASMR Radio Show.
Takes you back to the warmer days of summer. Even though in the UK the summer has not kind of given up just yet, it's still warm and it's October. How mad is that? I know if you're up in the northern part of the UK, it's pouring with rain. Down here in the south around the London area, it's still fairly warm and a bit wet, but anyway, we crack on. That was Roman Jack featuring Es-Ow and Abel A. I think that's how you pronounce it, Abel A. Beautiful record. Fred Everything on the remixes. That is floating around now. Go and download it, stream it, whatever you want to do, support it. It's a gorgeous record. And as I said, we've got a double-double from PURO Music. In fact, I'm going to play the double-double now. This is keep the music moving. This is 2 tracks from PURO. The first one I missed. I think they sent it to me on a promo, and I don't know where it went, and I couldn't find it in my collection, which is absolutely huge, full of music. But anyway, let's just drop these 2. One's out now, the other one is forthcoming. 2 beautiful tracks courtesy of PURO Music in this week's second double-double. gotta say, PURO Music always put out some great tracks, and those two were superb. So first up we had Bonetti, yes, that man from Groovy Rhythm Records. Now I've got loads of promos to play of his, and I will be playing in the next few weeks. I might do a 3 from next week because the music's incredible, and I'm just trying to squeeze them all in. So apologies, Bonetti, for not playing some of your label stuff, but I do intend to. That was Under the Moon, We Dance, and Scott Diaz on the remix. It was his dub, and then that was followed by Chanknous and Leyy and a track called First Impressions. One on the start from Bonetti is out now, floating around, and Chanknous and Leyy is forthcoming, so grab them when you can. I'm going to keep the music moving. I'm going to do our 3 from now. I'm just enjoying the music so much this week. This week's 3 from in hour 1, we haven't got one in hour 2, but this week's 3 from is from Abel, one of my favourite deep house producers. In fact, I don't call this deep house, this is just deep sonic soul music. It's gorgeous. The full album is delicious. It's called Cosmic Law. It's out now or forthcoming on the Atjazz record company, and I'm telling you, it's an essential purchase. I'm going to drop 3 tracks from this, and I'll tell you what they are after this week's 3 from Abel.
Hey, what's up? This is Atjazz, and you're about to jump into the ASMR Music Show 3 from
ASMR Music.
this week's one and only Free From, and it has to be the one and only Free From for this week. There's no other album out there like this. It's absolutely fabulous. 3 tracks from the Abel Cosmic Law album, and it's an absolute collection of beautiful deep house, soul. It's all there, man. If you love your sonic grooves, then just dive into this album. It's gorgeous. So first up we had Can't Let You Go featuring Ron Array. We've been playing that for quite a while. That's followed by Jazz in the Room, also played that as well. And at the end there, something you may not have heard before, Come and Save Me featuring Sabrina Child, and that is all from the Cosmic Law album by Abel. Remember, Abel is the man responsible for Insider, which is probably, no, definitely my go-to good vibe record. If I'm not feeling great, I will go and put that on. And it's the Atjazz and Solo remix that I love so much. It's just so intricate, and also it's got those trap drums in there, what they call it, the triplets. It's brilliant. It's such a good record. Anyway, we got records to play and I'm getting carried away. Let's play something new from Beau, Soleil and Heartbeat. Wrapping up hour one with something quite kind of up tempo, a bit more up tempo and a bit more vibey and clubby from Beau, Soleil and Heartbeat. I'm going to pronounce that name right one day. And that's brand new on Humph Recordings. Big shout out to Ricky KK. Lovely track that, mate. Right, that is it for hour one. We've got a whole bunch of beautiful vibes coming in hour two. Before we go out of hour one, let's kind of take it into the more soulful sonic soul with this brand new. It's out now. It's by Peacey. Once again on the Atjazz record label. We cannot stop playing their music because it's so good and there's so much of it. This is called Hold Me Back featuring Clyde and Atjazz. And this is a great way to go into our 2 from the soul. So I'll see you in hour 2.
It's taken me to see the people, places, and the times I would have missed if my life worked out a different way. I take a break, your fate. It's a new beginning, second day. Responsibility come over me, that's who I be, I guess we'll see. I'm not writing my own eulogy. To take the new, to break the view that ways that hold me back. To make the new, to shade a view, a legacy to last. To take the new, to break the view that ways that hold me if I said I wished another way? Say sometimes you need some rain to fall before you call an end to all. And it seems to me the weather's fine. Stay and fade, it's great. Though I can't complain, I felt my play. I didn't seek to gain this satisfaction through my actions anyway. Let the sun shine down and hope it stays. To take the new to rain, the view that wanes, that hold me back. To make the new to shade, a view unend, girl, see to last. Don't think of something that you could be.
It's a house thing.
Deja Vu FM.
This is Ljekaj and this is ASMR Music Radio Show. Two from the soul, deepness for the soul. Yancy boys, let's get it.
And this is the ASMR Music Radio Show 2 from the Soul.
I know the truth is something I'll swallow. The writings on the wall are here. Bridges we cross no longer serve us. I hope that all convenience brings you peace. Waiting distance. Who is gonna hear my plea? Who doesn't need understanding? Tell the truth is all you ever need. Waiting for tomorrow. Praying, our souls will follow.
Welcome back to the ASMR Music Radio Show. We just played your Two from the Soul. Yes, 2 records with a lot of soul in them. Most of the tracks on this show have got soul in them, but we kind of have that little 2 at the top of the hour to kind of just bring things down nicely and give us a break. So first up we had Khadeeja Grace and Shed, and that was featuring Sarah Problem. Is she a problem? And then that was followed by Feiertag from that fantastic album called Roots, which I'm going to do a 3 from very shortly. I'm just teasing you with these records. And that was Waiting for Tomorrow. And that was featuring Leonard Luca. Very nice. That album is really good. I'm just going through it to pick out the best 3 tracks. And I know which ones they are, I think, but they will be on the show very shortly. Right, let's keep it soulful because there's so much beautiful soulful and nice soulful Afro stuff out there. I just want to play another track from this EP. Got it weeks ago and been playing other cuts from it. This cut is called Nine. I think it's Nine. It's by Eric Hilton featuring the lovely
ASMR Music
Natalia.
Radio Show.
And this is something definitely worth picking up. Check it out.
Me mires así, nene. No, a no ser que quieras jugar mi juego. Lo que estoy pensando debe ser ilegal. Elucubrando movimientos. Espero sonar de tu boca, que es lo que te toca hoy. Dame un poquito de tu boca, que es lo que te toca hoy. Ya te quiero tener, bebé. Sí. Estoy lista para practicar con fuego. Lo que estás pensando es trascendental. Lo que estoy pensando ahora debería ser ilegal. Espero sonar un poquito de tu boca, que es lo que te toca hoy. Dame un poquito de tu boca, que es lo que te toca hoy. Espero sonar un poquito de tu boca, que es lo que te toca hoy. Dame un poquito de tu boca, que es lo que te toca hoy. A no ser que quieras jugar mi juego, no me mires con esa cara de bueno. Sé que tu propuesta es indecente y eso me gusta a mí. Si pudieras ver mi pensamiento, ay, lo que hay en mi mente ahora debería ser ilegal. Espero sonar un poquito de tu boca, que es lo que te toca hoy.
From the lovely release called Corazon Kintsugi, I think that's how it's pronounced, and that's Eric Hilton and Natalia Clavier, and that was called Nene. Beautiful. That is worth checking out, definitely. Let's keep the vibes nice and cool with this lovely track from Buika and Kiko Navarro. This is called El Silencio.
Deja Vu FM.
no pare el amor, que no pare este amor. Ay, y nuestra boca, vean las palabras, vuelven los silencios. Porque se me habla si ya no contesto. Yo lo siento, cariño te echo de menos. Ay, temor que es veneno, orgullo maldito. Tú te has marchado ofendido porque te he dicho dos cosas que te han dolido. Aquí sumemos fuerzas, amor, y que un te quiero nos devuelva al paraíso. Tanto, tanto por esa boca tuya doy cuanto, tanto que te echo de menos. Tu risa y tu beso de tu labio lleve a otra noche distinta. Embelón, y que no pare este amor, que no pare el amor, no pare el amor, no pare el amor. Nuestra boca.
Lovely music. We don't just play deep house on this show, we play anything with that ASMR vibe, something deep and sonically satisfying. That was El Silencio, that was Buika and Kiko Navarro. So remember last week I played a couple of kind of really cool jazzy broken beat tracks. I'm going for it again. I'm going to play another track from Dr.Sud and that Benjamin Long track. Let's go back to back on these two. They're gorgeous. A little bit of broken beat for you. Two lovely, smooth, broken beat tracks there. One quite jazzy, the other very smooth indeed. First up we had Dr.Sud and Mond Gisect, and then that was followed by Benjamin Long and that lovely track called New Dark Jazzer. Really like that. Right, let's get you prepared for the Soulful 3. Maybe we'll call it that. Let's play this. Played this last week, absolutely love it. Leonard Richter, and this is called Feel the Groove. Leonard Richter and Feel the Groove. That's out now. I think it's out now on Moist Music. Very nice. Right, let's do a terrible threesome of soulful house music. We call them the Soulful 3, and every now and again I get sent a whole bunch of soulful house. Thank you to Sarah from Flavourism. Thank you to Will Sumsuch from Only Good Stuff, and everyone else who sends me great music, but also I pick them up on the track sources and the beatports of the world. This is 3 cuts and they're both absolutely wonderful, featuring some absolute legends in the house music game. Let's just dive in and let's go soulful.
ASMR music.
It's a house thing.
Angels over me.
Hey, this is Johnny Miller from London, and you're listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
Can't stop the way I feel.
3 tracks there back to back of the soulful house nature. In fact, the first one was quite gospel actually. That was the House Gospel Choir featuring Morgan and a cut called Angels. That was the Crackazat remix. That was followed by Vian and Take Me With You featuring Neon or Ni1 and Ni1 the Wanderer. And that was Richard Earnshaw on the remix. Fantastic. And at the end there, Michael Gray doing his remix duties on Real People featuring the lovely vocals of the lovely, I've known her for years, Angela Johnson, big shout to you, and a cut called Can't Stop. Should we dive into the South African Deep House selection that we call Iron Rods? Yeah, why not? Let's play something that I've never heard of this person before, Izzy Leyy, and this is called Kuzol Luga, and this was the Head Grooves U dub mix. This is a lovely way to start our Iron Rod selection for this week.
You are listening to the ASMR Music Radio Show.
The home of Iron Rods with Chris Rock.
Keeping it deep, keeping it SA deep, yes. The Iron Rods, we're well into them now. Let's keep it moving with this from Kid Funk.
What's up, this is Kid Funk and you are listening to the ASMR radio show.
Selection process starts here. Selection process starts here. Everybody forgot about the records themselves, was worried about the mix. forgot about the records themselves. We was worried about the mixing, and that's more about the ego.
Something very delicious there from the legendary Stay True Sounds. That is Kid Funk and Two Sides with the Crackazat remix. Reminds me of something that can't quite work out what it is. But anyway, it's good. Right, let's keep it moving. This is The Rude Man.
ASMR music.
The station with the best
Deja Vu FM.
Best music.
Wrapping up the Iron Rod selection for this week. 2 tracks back to back there. First up we had The Rude Man and It's a Test, that is the TIB remix. And then that was followed by Sakil SK on Delve Deeper Recordings, and that was called Metamorphosis. Now the thing is, now the South African sound has started to move forward, so something like Metamorphosis, the track there, it's kind of a bit dated, but it's still really good. It's just when you hear what they're doing now with a lot of the production, the South African guys, it's changing dramatically. Kid Funk track at the start of that, and the Izzy LeVague track, very good examples of how the progression of South African deep house is becoming. It's great. Anyway, let's get out of there. Let's go up, or wherever we're going to, with this from Rough Stuff. Something new there on Moira Recordings. That's by Rough Stuff and it's called In My House. I do like that. Don't know where he gets these tracks from, them guys that do A&R over there, but congratulations, your music is superb. And talking of great A&R, let's shed some light onto Delve Deeper again. Liam Connolly is the curator and main man down there, and he has got together with a guy called Dano. I think they've done some tracks before, I can't remember. They put out so much music, these guys. But this is part of a 2-tracker that's coming out, forthcoming, and it's going quite deep and quite old school in its feel. This is Liam Connolly and Dano, and it's called Listen to Me, as we keep going deeper. As we steadily roll towards the end of the ASMR Music Radio Show. Something lovely there from Liam Connolly and Dano, and that was called Listen to Me. Right, we've got a couple of tracks to play and then we're out of here, but before we do that, let me just tell you how to listen to the shows. If you're listening to this on the playbacks, you know already how to do it. But if you're listening to this live, then let me tell you how to listen to all the other shows that are available to you. Go to www.asmrmusicshow.podomatic.com. All the shows are there. You can pick what ones you want. I think we've got about 250 something of them. So many shows now. And there you go. Or you can go to mixcloud.com/rockism or just tech your podcast. Just say play ASMR Music Radio Show and it plays on, I think it's Alexa. Anyway, let's crack on. This is brand new from SMCK. I think they're called Smack, and this is Again. Wrapping the show up very nicely, SMCK, I think that's Smack, and a track called Again, and that was a dub mix. Right, that is it. We are done for another week. That just leaves me to say what I usually say. I'll see you again, same time, same place next week for more deep house, ASMR style, playing us out. Once again, actually, Tidy Daps with the other cut on their new release on Personal Belongings. This is called Soul of the Music. Take care. Be safe, stay healthy, try and get wealthy. It ain't really easy, is it? But most of all, keep it deep.